Not sure if you found your microgreen niche yet? Don't worry. We're here. You're here in the right place. Whether you've already identified your niche or you're still exploring options. Today's video, we're going to go through the next steps to connect you with your ideal customer and set your microgreen business up for success. Welcome, everyone. If you identified microgreen niche, congratulations. Awesome. You're doing great. If not, you can watch the video we had posted up the other day. It goes all into about finding your microgreen niches. I'll post a link up here for you, and it will go all over your niches and what niche you need to dive into for what your area needs to be. It's a really good video. Check that out. And that's a huge milestone when you get to figure that out. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the next steps to help you connect with your ideal customers. Crafting a marketing strategy that works and sets your business up for long-term success. Let's get started. All right, finding your niche is a big deal. That's just the start. In this video, we'll show actionable steps, real-world examples, even some insider tricks to help you take your microgreen business to the next level. Plus, stick around. We'll have a sneak peek in our next workshop. We're going to be a game changer for you. Finding your niche is a very, very important thing. We're going to get this excitement going and get you growing your business in 2025. A quick recap here of our first workshop. If you missed the workshop, no worries. It is actually on replay on our YouTube channel. Again, the link will be up here for you. Take a moment, reflect. If you did get there, awesome job. If you didn't, watch it after you watch this video. Help you out tremendously. And what specific problems did your niche solve? You got to figure that out, right? Drop your answer in the comments below. If you watch that video or if you know what your niche is, drop comments down in the comment section. What is your specific niche you're working on in growing your business in 2025? What's your main objective? Who's your main customer base you're going after? Finding your niche is like planting a seed. It's a great start, but it's not a full garden, right? It's not full. You ain't got a full rack growing. Let's build a thriving business, and you need to connect to the right customer. For example, let's say you're growing amaranth microgreens because they're stunning and unique. Beautiful crop, right? If you get it to grow right, beautiful crop. If you try to market them to fast food chains, that's not going to work, right? You need to go after the high-end chefs, or you're likely one that'll make you succeed, right? You're not going to succeed if you go after a fast food or quick service, probably for that. Most likely, high-end chefs you're going to go after for that crop. So you got to know that before you grow the crop. Is there a market for you in that area, right? You got to know that. This is why it's critical to understand your ideal customer and craft your outreach strategy to meet their needs. You got to have the right strategy to reach out to them. Compare your niche to planting a seed, right? It's just planting a seed in everybody. You got to keep nurturing that seed. You got to keep going after them. It's not a plant once and forget about it, right? If you mismatch your marketing to the wrong audience, you're just spending your time, your dollars, and you're wasting them. So we want to focus in and make sure the marketing dollars or your time is done right. Step one, identifying your ideal customer, right? You got to identify that ideal customer. Think about someone who loves microgreens. Is it a chef creating a gourmet dish? Is it a health conscious consumer that loves superfoods? Write down their demographics, their needs, and their pinpoints so you can tailor your marketing, right? You got to tailor this. What is one thing your ideal customer struggles with? What's their struggle point? You got to figure that out. That helps out tremendously. Drop your answers in the comments and let's brainstorm together. So identifying that right demographics, the needs of what they need, focus on their pinpoints. Chefs need fresh garnishes. Somebody who's health conscious might be looking just for broccoli, kale, stuff like that, radishes, just the basics, because they're just looking for the nutrients, and that's the ones that they're going to want. So definitely check that out. Step two, you need to craft a clear message. This is going to help the conscious parents with their nutrients packed easy for microgreens. If they're going after their kids, get them kids to start eating them early, right? So they like them. That'd be the best. Now that you know your ideal customer, if this is your ideal customer, what do they need to know about microgreens? So you need to figure that out. Maybe it's their super taste. They taste great, right? Or how they sustainably grow, or what is their health benefits. This is the niche that we use them a lot, is the health benefits of the microgreens. We sell mostly grocery stores and home deliveries, and that's what we push, is the health conscious part of that. A little bit of chefs, a little bit of that, but we're focused mainly on the health benefits of it, of the microgreens. So you got to have a clear message when you're doing that. So you want to be retainable, specific, on your message. You want to really hone in on that message if you're going after the health benefits, and do your research and find all that stuff out, which we have a ton of research that we have in our group over at school.com/microgreens. We have a ton of stuff over there. You can check it out. There's links down in the bottom here if you want to. So you got to have that powerful message for going after this niche, right? You got to let them know. So step 3, now it's time to get your microgreens in front of the right people, right? You got to get it out there. You're going to use them social medias, Facebook, Instagrams, YouTube. Facebook is probably your best one for going after home deliveries. If you're going after that, Instagram's best for chefs if you're going after that niche. So use the social media as an outreach. It's time to get them in front of people. You want to focus on these outreaches. So social media is your best bet. Your own website, putting pictures of your own food out there, your own Instagram and Facebook. If you got a business one as well, putting your pictures of the food that you're eating or your crops growing, be out there, be constantly posting stuff. People will see it. That you got to emphasize the value to the customers and get their feedbacks and ask questions on your Facebook, your Instagram, or your YouTube. What are you looking for? Are you health conscious? Get in there and interact with people. Don't just sell. We grow all our microgreens with organic practices, right? Hopefully you are too, the best you can in your area, obviously, because we believe in providing healthiest, fresh produce as possible. So we use as best organic processes as we can get to. For example, and don't underestimate the power of visuals to show your microgreens on a plate. Let's just talk about your recipes, post your recipes online, or use it just as a garnish if you're doing that. The images are going to speak volumes to either a chef if it's for garnishes, if it's nutrient stuff for home consumer, it's going to speak volumes for them. If you're actually eating the products, it's going to post value. We post a ton of pictures of our food every time we eat because it always has microgreens on it. So highlight a story and connect with people. I always get to connect with people because my cancer story, when I'm talking to people directly, I can connect with them on a personal level because of that. So always find something to connect with people and real. Don't make it fake. If you missed our first workshop, you can watch it. It's linked in the tab up here. You can just click on that. It's a replay of it. It doesn't have everything on there, but it is a replay of it. You can watch that. It's just went out. So you can check that out. But we'll have another one coming up on January 27th. And this is going to talk more about marketing. So even if you were at the first one, this one's going to be even better for you. It's going to talk about marketing and marketing to your specific niche. We're going to dive deep into that. So make sure you check that out. It's going to be step-by-step strategies of marketing and selling your microgreens successfully, because you can pick your niche, you can grow them all well, but if you don't know how to sell them, it doesn't matter much, right? We need to know how to sell these products. So be lookout for that workshop. There'll be links in this video to sign up for the workshop. Spaces are limited. We almost ran out last time, so spaces are limited. So you want to get in as early as you can. So mark your calendar. You do not want to miss this. It's January 27th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time is when we will be doing that. It is a Monday, so I hope to see you guys over there. And then what are your tech steps to take here? Imagine yourself in 6 months from now where you could be running a thriving microgreen business, connecting with loyal customers, and growing something you're proud of. That starts with these steps we talked about today, and it's going to start with helping your marketing out. So come to that workshop, and we can help you with your marketing. We can even go deeper in our coaching group, obviously, as well. So if you ever want to check that out, there's descriptions down in this too. You can go to school.com/microgreens. Has a 7-day free trial right now on that, and you can check that out. 7-day free trial to join that. School.com/microgreens. You can join us over there. Hope to see you in the next one.